it seems to be working. So, I'm going to be trying to stream this game, Dusk, for the Nintendo DS. Well, it's one of my favorite Nintendo DS games, and so I'm playing this on an emulator, obviously. If I want to be able to stream this, I don't really have any other choice. So, and well, if I'm going to be streaming it using an emulator, I might as well take advantage of the options that an emulator offers to enhance the looks of the game. So this game is running at twice the original native resolution. I could have made it even better, but then like the scaling factor by 3 times instead of 2 would have exceeded like the limits of the 720p frame into which I'm streaming. So that would not have looked very good if I had to scale it back down, like the pixels, because the text in the game is still not upscaled, so it's still like looks pixelated looking, and I don't want to have like non-square pixels, or the scaling go be all out of whack or something for the 2D artwork, which is actually pretty good in that game. So better do it justice. Do I have the pointer? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm capturing the pointer as well. Okay. No, not continue. Let's start a new game. I just ran some tests yesterday to check that everything was working as it should. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the gap between the 2 screens is exactly the amount of pixels that the game uses, by the way. I paid attention to getting that right. I love the art in this game. That development team really had something good going on. It's a shame they're not there anymore. Yeah, see, sometimes the art is like spread across both screens at the same time, so I wanted to get the gap between the 2 screens exactly right. Like so, yeah, like right here, for instance. And then you see it switched over to 2 different views. So it's not always like that, but when it is, at least the gap between the 2 screens is exactly as it should be. It's a place called Hotel Dusk. Package is on the way, the order sheet's inside. Got it. Yeah, see there? The car just like passes from one screen to the other. So yeah, the options I turned on to make the game look a bit better are like higher color bit depth, if I may say so, because the original DS is capable of 18-bit depth color, I think, and I upped it a little bit to 24 because even on the original hardware, you got some color artifacting in the 3D elements, but which you don't get here. So it's running at twice the internal resolution. And what else? Oh yeah, filtered textures as well, so that they look a bit smoother and not pixelated and blocky like on the original hardware. Like I said, if I'm going to emulate it, I might as well turn on the right options. Now I'm a salesman for this outfit called Red Crown. On the surface, Red Crown's a door-to-door sales firm dealing in household goods. But Ed, the boss, has himself a little business on the side. He finds things that don't always want to be found. Keeps it quiet too. From time to time I lend a hand. Ain't the greatest gig in town, but hell, I got nowhere to be and nothing better to do. You hear me, Bradley? This is it. This is what I'll be doing until I find you. Okay, and so you've got to get inside Hotel Dusk. Chapter 1. December 28th, 1979. 5 to 5:30 p.m. Great. An empty lobby with no one home. Where's the front desk and the stump? Huh, cute sign, pal. Guess that's where I check in. Is Ed's package here yet? Yeah, but nothing prevents me from looking around in the meantime. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to show on the stream feed, but you can see the image is a bit shaky like this. They were during 3D sequences. This is something I have not been able to eliminate, so you have to bear with me there. There is nothing I can do about this. I don't know if it's a quirk of the emulation or if it's because I upped the color depth. It only does this when I'm able to move around like this. Like in scenes like this one, it doesn't do it, so... Oh well, let's look around. There's a TV at the end of the counter. There's a note stuck to the side of the TV. TV operational hours. Oh yeah, it says so in the subtitle. 7 to 9 p.m. There's a power switch and a channel selector. Is this thing broken? What a wonderful hotel this is. Hey, it's a clipboard. That settles it. There's gotta be somebody around here. Yeah, I might as well press the buttons for skipping the text. There's no one at the front desk. I know I have to use the bell, but I'd like to examine everything. The telephone, am I supposed to call someone to help me? It's a calendar. Great, now I can keep track of how long I've been standing here. Guy has got a bell on the counter. Nice touch. Ah, puzzle solved. Maybe this dump isn't deserted after all. Rosa, hey Rosa, if I told you once, I told you 1,000 times. Don't go bothering me when I'm watching game. Huh? The hell, you ain't Rosa. Oh, this guy's fantastic. Did you call me Rosa? Who's Rosa? Rosa, she's the hotel maid. Hard worker, but she's got a mouth the size of Nebraska. Always finding ways to bust my chops when I'm watching a game. Anyway, sorry for thinking it was her. No harm, no foul, eh? Name's Dunning-Smith, and I own this joint. Welcome to my own little slice of heaven, Hotel Dusk. Dunning-Smith seems like a grumpy piece of leather. So, you here for a room, or just hear me jaw? A room, one night. What kind of room you want? Cheap. Well, if you want to save a bit of scratch, I got a room available. Great. But hey, let me bend you here for a second. How'd you like to stay in something a little nicer? You have nice rooms? Yup. You're in sales, right? Door to door, on your feet all day? Something like that. Yep, I know it. You hold the case around all day and the dogs get to barking. So what you say, why not give yourself a little treat for once? One night in a nice room will make a new man out of ya. Now this is a bit rare, but tonight I actually got a suit open. And cause I'm feeling generous, I'll let you have it for a special price. Well, I don't want to be rude, although Kyle Hyde tends to be rude by himself without my input, so but let's pick the first choice. Alright, give me the suit. The suite. That's how it's pronounced. Really? How much? Well, it'll normally run you $350, but I'll let you have it for 3 bills even. $300? You think I'm an idiot? That's ridiculous. It's a fair price, I'm telling you. That room's worth every cent. I'll pass. I don't have that kind of walking around money. Just window shopping, eh? Well, that was a waste of time for the both of us. Well, if I can get you to fill out this registration card, you can have a room. Here's a pen for you. Nice pen too, don't go stealing it. Yeah, normally on this like touch screen you would have to like pretend to be scratching your name in and that sort of thing. Yeah, like that. Kyle Hyde. Your name really Kyle Hyde? That's what my parents told me. Huh. That work for you? Yeah, sure. Forget I said anything. Hold on. What's your problem? What now? You don't like my name? I told ya, I ain't nothing. Don't tell me it's nothing. You see my name on a wanted poster or something? Nah, I ain't like that. Just remembered the name is all. Had a guest with the same handle as you. Yeah, sometimes depending on whether you choose to interrupt someone like this or not, then you get other questions like this marked in orange, optional ones, but that give more like backstory and like more depth to the story, basically. Yeah, that's it, ain't a big deal. Anyway, about your room. You're in room 215. Here's the key. I got the room 215 key. It's got the room number and the word wish engraved on it. Wish? What's that supposed to mean? It's the name of the room. The room has a name? Sure does. Every room in this hotel has its own name. We got Wish, Bravery, Daybreak, Success, even Angel. Cute. You think those up yourself? Sure did. A great group of names, ain't they? Wish is my favorite of the bunch, though. What a crock. A crock. Rooms need numbers, that's it. Naming a room is a waste of time. Waste of time? Ain't no one ever said that before. They just didn't have the stones to tell you what they really thought. Some guests like names, but now I know you're a man who don't like to waste time on silly stuff. Saves me from wasting breath on my story. Yep, a man like you would find my story a waste of time all the way around, but what's he talking about? Hold on. What story? What story did you mean? Nothing. Waste of time. Cut the crap. What's the story? Well, if you really want to know, I'll tell you. Actually, it's about room 215, the room where you're staying. It's got a, what you call it? A history. A history? What, like ghosts? You telling me it's haunted? Ghosts? Pah! Nah, this is way better than some spook with chains. You got dreams, pal? Something you wish for? I'm not much for wishing. Don't surprise me, but still. If you got something you want, I mean really want, you just may find it tonight, you follow? That's the story. That's room 215. It's the place where wishes are granted. I don't know why I'm helping you, but go ahead and take this. It's a hotel brochure. You got a map in there too. Yeah, because you you need a map of the hotel. I got the hotel brochure. I put it in my notebook. All right, you're all checked in. Head on up to the second floor. It's through the lobby and up the stairs. Room 215's down the hall on the left. Restaurants through the lobby and to the left. It opens for dinner at 6 and breakfast at 7:30. Got a bar too, opens at 9 tonight. Checkouts at 10. Miss it and we charge you double. Of course, if you want to stay another night, just let me know. Need anything else? Okay, now I get to ask the questions I was burning to ask. Or Calhide was. There's supposed to be a package for me. A package for ya? Sorry, I don't see nothing. It should be here. Maybe you can actually look around or something? You send the package to a hotel when you don't even have a reservation? Nice. Oh, and this package better not be anything that's gonna cause problems. Oh yeah? What problems? What kind of problems? Is it anything that's gonna inconvenience my hotel? Depends on what you mean by inconvenience. Had a bit of trouble with a package for another young guy like you. Thing turned into a damned circus. Let's just say I don't want to deal with anything like it again and leave it at that. Bunch of lousy. I'll have the bellhop look for your package. If it shows, we'll bring it to your room. What won't you talk about? What was that about? I can't remember now. So you had a guess with my name? Yep, called himself Calhide too. As I remember, he was about your age. Blonde fella, tall and thin, looked kinda like a stork. A tall, thin, blonde man? Sounds like Bradley. But I wouldn't mistake you for him, he was different. How so? Wearing a nice suit, good shoes, the works. Looked like a somebody. I'll keep that in mind. Like he looks like a nobody pretty much. So does Mr. Somebody stay here often? No, just the one time. It was about 6 months ago. Ain't seen him since. My room grants wishes? Fill me in on this whole wish granting thing. It's a story I heard from folks that stayed in 215. First, there was a young girl, then a middle-aged fella. Both of them looked beat down when they arrived, like they had no future. But by the next morning, they'd be reborn. Their faces were just peaceful like. Well, I was surprised as a dog in a tree, so I asked them what happened. And you know what? They both told me the same thing. Room 215 is magic. It granted me wish. Everything's okay now. So that's why I said, ha ha ha. What's so funny? Good one, Pops. Real nice. I didn't think an old timer like you would tell me fairy tales. Fairy tales? That what you think this is? Just a waste of your valuable time, is that it? Call it a fairy tale if you want. It's a free country. Okay, just one more question to go. Talk about the trouble you mentioned earlier. What happened? That? Well, it was right about 3 years ago. One of the bellhops took a package up to a guest's room, right? And then, bang, a bunch of cops and detectives come storming in. Detectives? Seems my guest was a crook, part of some big crime ring or something. He was using my hotel as a drop-off for stolen goods. Whole thing was a damn mess. Gunshots in the hallway, screaming guests running every which way. I ain't never going through anything like that again. That's why the Dusk's got a strict policy. No crooks and no cops. Yep, that's, he's a former cop, Calhide. Not a cop anymore. That it? Yeah. Enjoy your stay. Well, that's it then, I guess. That's it for now. Huh? Pardon me, sir. Do you have a room available? I think it's the old lady. As I walk away from the front desk, I hear a voice behind me. Ah, yeah, it's the old lady. I need a room for the night. Just another guest. Welcome to my own little slice of heaven, Hotel Dusk. As luck would have it, we got vacancies. What kind of room you looking for, darling? Well, now aren't you just a sweet talker? But there's a certain room I want. Which room's that? The one I saw in the newspaper article. I want that special room, that wishing room. This is the Hotel Dusk, is it not? Of course it is, and I know the room you're asking for. Unfortunately, ma'am, that room's... Oh dear, is it taken? That's right, and I'm damn sorry about it. I'm real sorry, ma'am. Well, isn't that a shame? You want a different room? We got plenty, and they're all top of the line. Yes, I suppose I'll make do with something else. Can you talk to her already, or... Excuse me. Now, young man, I'm trying to check into this nice hotel. Perhaps we can talk later, after we've been properly introduced, that is. Yeah, mind your manners around the old lady. You're gonna get told off. Let's see. Yeah, if it looks like it's, like, how should I say, letterboxed, the left screen in here. Well, I say the left one, it's actually the top screen on the Nintendo DS, but... or is it? No, yeah, it is. But, it's like that in the game itself, so there was nothing I can do about it. Like, they reduced the pixel count in that way. What am I doing? Okay, that way. Yeah, you can try to check out the other doors, but are the stairs back here? Yeah, they are. Staff only. Looks like the place is deserted. Let's see now, so that's the restaurant. Sign on the door reads closed. You can knock on every door in this game, but there's rarely anyone to open or to answer your calls. Where's the bar again? It's one of those other doors in the lobby, I think. Huh? There's some kids sitting on the stairs. Just a sec. Okay. Hey. What? You're blocking the stairs, kid. Move it. No. So this is how it's going to be. Move it, you brat. Is something wrong? Well, I'm not the kind to be, like, aggressive towards kids just playing. What's the problem? I'm playing. Playing? This ain't the sandbox, kid. Duh, these are stairs. Smart kid, glad we agree. Now get out of my way. Where'd you come from? What's your name? Leave me alone. I'm not telling you anything, mister. What was that, kid? Mister? Seriously? I didn't know kids still use the word mister. Duh. You're not a girl, are you? You're a genius. You keep this up and we're gonna have trouble. I'm not going to put up with your crap. Ooh, scary. What are you gonna do, huh? You want to know? Maybe I'll call Dunning and have him give you the bums rush. Maybe I'll call your mom and tell her that there are kids' damn terror. You'll call my mom? Hey, kid. She's afraid of mom. No, I know she's not, because I played the game before. So where's your mom? She's not here. What? You're not traveling with her? Come on, kid. Knock it off, will ya? Why won't you move? There's a good reason. Just tell me. I can't finish it. Can't finish what? I can't finish my puzzle, so you're gonna have to help her finish her puzzle. A puzzle, huh? A puzzle? How's a puzzle stop you from moving? I can't finish it. It's almost done, but this kid's a loon. This isn't the place to be working on a puzzle. Go to your room or the car or a freeway or something. My dad says I make too much noise. That's why I'm here. I was gonna go back to the room when I finished, but I can't, okay? I can't finish this stupid puzzle because it's too hard and stupid. Oh, for the love of... Stop bawling. Now what? Hey. Let me help. Give me a break, kid. The puzzle isn't something to bawl about. Look, just let me do it for you, okay? What? What? Huh? Are you gonna help me, mister? Stop calling me mister. The name's Kyle Hyde. If you're gonna talk to me, use my name. Mr. Hyde. Close enough. Listen, just... Here, give me the puzzle. Let's see. Oh yeah, you have to rotate them as well. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it's here, but I have to rotate it. Is that correct? Yeah, I think it is. Or is it? Something looks wrong. Or maybe not. There. Now take this and go back to your room. What's wrong now? The puzzle's done. Everything's okay. No, it's not. It's not? Why not? It just isn't. It's no fun if I don't do it myself. The girl throws the finished puzzle down on the stairs. Or you're kidding me. What are you doing? You're a complete basket case, you know that? At least say thanks for the help before you bust up the puzzle. You talk too much. Nice attitude, kid. You better watch your step. Huh? Pick it up. No, you can't make me. You threw him down, you pick him up. Well, you deaf or what? Answer me. Okay, sorry. Little brat's pretty ticked off that I scolded her. But at least she picked up the puzzle pieces. I'm done, okay? You happy? Thrilled. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Please don't hurt me. Fine, yeah, whatever. Come on, kid, enough of the waterworks already. Hey, look, I didn't mean... I tricked you, stupid jerk. The girl laughs at me and runs up the stairs. Damn it! I don't have time for this crap. Who is that kid? The girl dropped something on the stairs. What's this? Well, a puzzle piece. I picked up a puzzle piece. Huh? There is a black line on the back of this. Wonder what it is. Oh, somebody's coming out of room 213. Hey there. Hey, you okay? What's going on? You don't look so hot. What? You sick or something? No, I'm fine. Alright. Sorry to bother you. Hold it. Yeah? Who are you? Me? Cal Hyde. I'm down in 215. I'm Jeff. Jeff Angel. Jeff Angel. Yeah, right. Wonder what this punk's story is. Stay here a lot? What? Here? Never. No, I've never stayed in a place like this before. Unfortunately, I have no choice but to stay here tonight. Really? No choice, huh? Why don't you have a choice? Something happened? What's that? Why am I staying here? I don't think I need to explain myself to you. Just asking. Just asking. Easy, it's not like I'm a cop or anything. You're not a cop? That's kind of an odd thing to just blurt out, isn't it? So, you're not a cop. That's too bad. It's too bad I'm not a cop. kid on the stairs. Where's she staying? Kid? Young girl, about 10, rude as hell. Oh, her. You must be talking about Melissa. Her name's Melissa? She's in room 219. She's staying with her father. Part of the great unwashed, if you ask me. Why is that too bad? You looking for the law? Oh, no reason. I just thought it would be cool to have a cop or a detective in the hotel. Hey. Cool? What did you mean by cool? Oh, that. Take a look around. Better yet, take a sniff. This hotel. It's like the set of some cheap TV crime drama, don't you think? What if a real crime took place? Something sleazy and violent. And then if a real gumshoe was here trying to figure things out. Come on, that would be cool. Even if you must think so. Even you must think so. Sorry. That's another thing to think about. Yeah, I'm a pretty deep guy. Hey, take it easy. I'm not a criminal or anything. Well, with that smug look on your face, I would think you're a criminal, that's for sure. Anything else? Not now. Alright. See you around. Mr. Angel goes back to his room. So he's in 219, he said. The other guy. Maybe I can get to talk to him now. Yeah, because of the puzzle piece. I don't think I ever tried talking to him at that point in time, but we'll see. Kyle Hyde, I'm in 215. Kyle Hyde? So this is that kid's father, huh? Excuse me, I'm rather busy at the moment. The man says nothing and shuts his door. See where the kid gets her manners. Can you knock again? Doesn't appear to be anyone in. Yeah, but we know there's someone in, but okay. Okay, 215, 215, it's the last one in the corridor, okay. So this is room 215. Or 2215, I guess. Not sure how to say this. I use my key and unlock the door to room 215. Alright, you get a 3D view of the place. Room 215. So this is where wishes are granted, huh? My ass. Can't believe I had to listen to that load of bull. Why would an old man be peddling fairy tales? Come on, Hyde, forget it. Just finish Head's job and get the hell out of here. I think he asked me to phone him as soon as I would have checked into my room. Oh, well, there's the phone. Phone's ringing. Hi there, good looking. Glad to hear you arrived in one piece. Here, Rachel. Right on time, I see. Like always. Listen, do me a favor and give Head a message. Tell him he doesn't need to have you checking up on me with every little thing. I got my instructions, I'm on top of it. You're on top of it? Really? How refreshing. Thanks for the confidence, Rachel. It's nice to be trusted. Tell Head that too. Well, I wouldn't dream to speak for the boss, but I trust you. Out there all alone, working hard, busting your tail to get things done. At least I think so. You think so? What the hell does that mean? Oh, come on, Kyle. You're not exactly an open book. That's why there are all those rumors. What rumors? Don't act like you don't know. I've heard some crazy things about you. You're an ex-cop from New York who was on the take and had to leave town. Or a mystery man on the run from some shadowy organization. People are saying all kinds of things, sweetie. Let them talk. You want to know what I think? I think you're a handsome burnout who crawled into a bottle and never came out. I don't buy the whole man of mystery bit. Glad you think so highly of me. So, has the package arrived? Not yet. Maybe the delivery man crawled into a bottle. Well, when it arrives, check the order sheet and give me a call. Right. Is that all that's in the package? An order sheet? No, there are some new products in there too. New products? What am I supposed to do with them? You're a salesman, Kyle. Try selling something. Oh, and those are Head's orders, not mine. Door-to-door sales in a hotel. That'll be fun. Oh, and one more thing. I put the client list in the package too. Oh, that. Listen, mister, that is a salesman's best friend. Be nice. When the package arrives, don't just leave the client list in the box, alright? Put it in your suitcase. Yeah, I know. Bye, sweetie. Don't forget to call. Yeah. Ed usually contacts me through his secretary, Rachel. She's quite the looker, always willing to give me the straight skinny too. Phone again. Maybe it's the front counter. My package has arrived, maybe. Hide, this is the front desk. That you, Dunning? Yep, so how's the room? It'll do. Good to hear. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention this when you checked in, but... What? I need you to pay your tab up front. Up front? Now, don't get me wrong, it ain't that I don't trust you or nothing. It's just, you're a first time guest and I don't know you or nothing. Hold on, you want me to pay you right now? No, ain't like that, you don't have to take care of it right away. You just got here after all, go ahead and sit a spell. But if you swing by and take care of it before 6 o'clock, I'd be much obliged. I'll be in my office or at the front desk. Fine. Thanks a bunch, Hyde, sure do appreciate it. Sure, whatever. Cash, where's my cash? Alright, I tossed my roll in my suitcase when I got out of the car. Well, the suitcase is on the table. My suitcase is sitting on the table. The suitcase looks like it's about ready for the boneyard. All the scuffs and tears, it sure is showing its age. Still, it was my father's suitcase, and it's been with me a long time. Hell, I was lugging the whole girl around when I started working for Head. My constant traveling companion. Well, let's get it open then. Or can I? Or suitcase key. Ah, okay. Wait, what? Maybe because I'm not playing on the actual hardware, maybe it's gonna cause me some trouble. Okay, yeah, but I knew it had to break at some point, but I wasn't sure how to turn it without actually using a stylus on the touch screen. The old key finally broke. Damn it! This is not what I need right now. Now, what am I going to do? Maybe I can use some wire to pick the lock. I think I know what you need to pick the lock. Huh? Now what? Hello? Hey, got a package from the front desk. 5:10. I open the door and see the bellhop carrying a couple of cardboard boxes. Package for ya, pal. Okay, put it down anywhere. Excuse me, I kinda got my hands full, you know. You could take the box on top for a sec? No problem. Okay. I take one of the boxes from the bellhop. I put the package down on the bed. See ya, man. I got a blow. I gotta blow. Wait a second. No, I mean, I gotta go. Gotta go hide. Ah, crap. Wait a second. You sound familiar. Don't move. What? That voice. I know your voice. Nah, that can't be. Can't be. Why? Well, look at me. I gotta go. What's up with this guy? What's he hiding? Time to get a look at his face. Yeah? I said look at me. I grab the bellhop's chin and yank his head up. You! Oh man, I know you. Damn it, man. Oh, damn it. Louis! Fine, you got me. Of course, I guess there ain't nothing I can do about it now, hey? Long time no see, Officer Hyde. Kid's name is Louis the No-No, but he'll always be Louis to me. Last time I saw him was the winter of 76, 3 years ago. He was roaming the subways of Manhattan, picking pockets for a living. Why are you here, Louis? Ran out of wallets to lift in the Big Apple? What are you doing in this place? What's it look like, man? I'm working here. Working? You? Bull. I don't buy it. That's the God's honest, man. I got my act together. Been 3 years since I moved out here and scored this gig. 3 years. That's about the same time I quit the force. How did you know I was here? Oh man, I knew it as soon as I saw your name on the package, yeah? Package shows up for the cop what busted me. What are the odds, man? I've been here for 3 years. Just started to put all that New York stuff behind me, you dig? Seeing your name was a total drag. I just wanted to forget it. Hold on a second. Bad memories of me, eh? New York was that bad? Which way am I gonna go? Let's pick the first one. You wanted to forget my name, Louis? You bet I did, man. Of course I want to forget all the crap what happened back then. Is that so? When I first got this gig, I used to check the guest list every day. I was a total freak show, always afraid someone I knew would show. It was a trip, man. You would have laughed at what a dork I was. But I got lucky and never saw a name I recognized, and now you show. Well, what about the name the guy, Dunning, said he saw before? Why'd you do it all the way out here in a crappy hotel like this? Must be a major bust you got lined up, right? Why else would a Manhattan cop be so far from home? Yeah, I don't want to show that I am in a complicated situation, so... I'm working. Ha, I knew it. What's the score, man? Got a major bust going down, yeah? No, that's not it. It's alright, man. You wouldn't be telling a punk like me your secret cop stuff, right? It's cool, man. I don't need to know why you're here or what you're doing. Ain't my business. What? What? What's the problem? Why are you staring at me? Mellow up, man. No big. Just that you're different now, you dig? I was gonna say something earlier, but I didn't want you to freak. What are you talking about? What's different about me? I don't know. Spit it out. Just something. You got a different vibe about you. Yeah, I guess shooting your cop partner would do that to anyone. Okay, just a sec. I need to check something. You got your act together? Yeah, man, I got tired of picking pockets. Big risk, small reward, yeah? Figured I was too old to keep working the streets like a punk. Hold on. You're up to no good. Nah, let's trust him. So what happened? Something happened, didn't it? Yeah, maybe. But I ain't talking about it. Not something I'm gonna get into with a cop. Yeah, but I'm not a cop anymore. Alright, he doesn't know I quit the force. What's up, man? Cat got your tongue? It's nothing. Different vibe. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Well, it's, you know. Come on, man, you gotta know what I'm saying. You got that crappy leather jacket and that totally whacked out tie. And your hair, man, you got serious issues there. This look, it ain't like you, man. Not like me? Uh-huh. The Officer Hyde I remember always wore a fly black suit. And the way you used to strut around the city, you had it going on, man. He's right, that's how it used to be. That's who I was. We ruled the streets, Bradley. You and me, playing the heroes. Yeah, what else? Well, that's it, man. I mean, you were... Spit it out, Louis. You were cool, man. Even when you were hassling me, you were cool. My cool ran out. I changed jobs and changed clothes. That's it. Right. Now he knows I changed jobs. You telling me you never heard of other guests with my name? Yeah, man, that's what I'm telling ya. Not likely I'd forget something like that. Why are you buzzing me about it anyways? Just something I heard from that old timer at the front desk. Seems there was a guest with my name about 6 months back. 6 months? No, man, I got nothing. Besides, you think I wouldn't remember a guest at your name? I guess. What won't you talk about? What don't you want to talk about? What happened? Forget it. I split that scene for my own reasons, man. Got nothing to do with you. This gig's been going on too long. I gotta blow, man. Alright. But, listen, before I go, let me ask you something. What is it? You said you changed gigs, yeah? What's the story? Oh, that. Well, let's be honest and upfront. Truth, Louis? I hung it up. Hung what up? My badge. What? No way. You quit the beat? Yeah. Actually, I got canned. You were fired? Oh man, Officer Hyde, what'd you do? Well... Okay, that's kind of important, so you don't want to be missing that part. This is Hyde. Hyde, I've got bad news. It's Bradley. He... What the hell? He shot his partner. You really want to know? No thanks, man. I'll pass. Sounds too heavy for me. Maybe some other time, yeah? Alright. Can't believe you're not a cop anymore, man. What a trip. So, what's your deal now? I sell household goods door to door. Come on, get out of here. You're a door-to-door salesman? Yeah. You. Me. So that package what I delivered is full of sales stuff. Detergent and floor wax and hairnets, old lady crap like that. Could be. Knock it off. What's so damn funny? Everything, man. Come on, the famous Officer Hyde, a salesman? That's even more of a gas than me being a bellhop. That's so. Alright, man, I gotta bail. Yo, Officer Hyde. Yeah? My past. You know all the crap that happened in New York, all the stuff I did? Well, ain't nobody out here who knows about it, man. I'd appreciate it if you would, like, keep it to yourself, you know? Alright, well, I'd appreciate it if he would keep to himself that I used to be a cop, because if Dunning finds out, he might throw me out of the hotel. Louis leaves the room. Let's see. Well, I still need to solve the issue with the suitcase that I can't open anymore. But I seem to recall that you have to use this thing. Wait. Don't you? The hanger is attached to the rack. Do people really try to steal these? But I need like some pliers or something to cut it off. The hanger is made of thick wire. Yeah, that's what I need to pick the lock of on my own suitcase. But where am I gonna find those tools? Oh, maybe I should open up the boxes that the bellhop just brought up. Bathtub's clean. That gets a gold star in my book. There's a shower curtain around the bathtub. It's a toilet. Big surprise, this being the bathroom and all. It's toilet paper. This hotel is looking better and better all the time. Got some towels on the shelf. Nice to see things in order. There's some shampoo and stuff in front of the mirror. Ah yeah, I can use I'm gonna say the arrow keys on the keyboard, but actually the D-pad of the system to turn the camera around. There's some shampoo and stuff in front of the mirror. Yeah, I already read that. There's a mirror above the sink. And that's your basic sink, just like the one I got at home. Tools, huh? Well, let's open up that box because... Oh yeah, there might be tools inside that box, actually. I can't remember it precisely, but... The package we delivered is on the bed. A single brown notebook is inside a box. Huh? What's this supposed to be? Ah, yeah. He swapped the boxes. He made a mistake. Yeah, that's true. This isn't Ed's package. That moron Louis brought me the wrong package. I got the old notebook that was inside the package. The title written on the cover of the notebook is The Secret Word. No, I don't want to use it on something. I wanted to examine it, but... I guess I need to get down to the front desk. Huh? Someone's coming out of room 219. That must be the little girl or her dad. Ah, the little girl. Melissa. Huh? Ah. Yeah, the characters are just 2D sprites. When you see them like this out in the open. Hey kid, what? What's the score? Hey kid. I'm talking to you. My name's not Kid. Yeah, I know your name's Melissa. Hey, you know my name? Of course I do. Don't underestimate adults, kid. We know things. Yeah, right. Whatever. Seriously, kid, stop playing on the stairs. It's a hassle. I'm not gonna play on the stairs anymore. But I lost something really important. And now I won't be able to see my mom. Tell me something, will you? Why can't you see mom? You won't be able to see your mom? Uh-huh. I had to promise my dad. I gotta do what he says, with no back talk. If I don't, we won't see my mom. We'll just go home. That's why I'm not gonna be a brat anymore. Can I just give her the puzzle piece straight up, like this? This is yours, isn't it? Oh! Here. Thank you. This puzzle was a present from my mom. It's my treasure. Well, don't go throwing it down the stairs then. What do you mean you're gonna go see your mom? My mom's not home. Hey kid. That second question is more interesting. Where'd your mom go? I don't know. But I was crying because I wanted to see my mom for Christmas, right? And so Dad said we could go and see her. So where are you going? I don't know. That's quite the plan. Where are you going, mister? Me? I'm here on business, so I go where the boss says. Just gotta wait and see. Oh, on business? That's just like my dad. My dad always has to do whatever his boss says. That's why he's so busy. What's your old man do? And that's the same question. Old man? Who's that? Your dad. What kind of work does your dad do? He's a surgeon and stuff. He works at some hospital somewhere. So bones, huh? Yeah, I guess. And my mom works at an art museum. Her name's Grace. My mom's... I didn't ask about your mom, kid. Let her tell her story. Okay, fine, go ahead. What's your mom like? What's she like? She's nice and pretty, and she bakes really good birthday cakes. What else? Well, she always said nice stuff about my drawings. I used to draw pictures of my mom all the time. Pictures of your mom? Uh-huh. Sounds like a class act. Why don't you draw a picture of her in this? I open my notebook and give it to Melissa. Sure, I guess. Melissa drew a picture in my notebook. There. Huh? Melissa, what are you doing? Dad, I was... Get back in this room right now, young lady. Okay. The two of them go into room 209. 219. What's up with that guy? I can see why his wife split. That's another really nice thing to say. Front desk. Huh? That's the girl. The girl. Who are you? Yeah, wait. That thing was flashing. Okay, yeah, so that's the picture of our mom. Yeah, you can draw stuff in there as well to take down notes. But if I'm going to go to take down notes, I'm not gonna do it using the in-game's memo system. I'm going to use some pen and paper because drawing with the mouse is not my forte. Oh yeah, I haven't saved anything, by the way, for the last hour, so... Hey. You got a second? Hey. Huh? That's her. That's the girl I saw on the drive out here. It's you. I saw you standing alone by the side of the road. You were on the side of the highway about an hour from here. What's wrong? Not you? What's going on? Why won't she say anything? Huh? Wait a minute. Sorry, are you deaf? I didn't mean to... She can hear just fine, There was a voice behind me. But she hasn't said boo since she arrived. Don't ask me why not. I don't know. Who are you? Me? I'm Rosa, the maid, and the cook. Who are you? Rosa, huh? So you're Rosa? That's right. Rosa, you got it. Why are you asking? Has someone been talking about me again? Yeah, I ran into Dunning at the front desk. He came out screaming because he thought I was you. Oh, did he now? Yeah, that sounds like Mr. Smith. Sorry about that. I bet the boss was lost in one of his hokey games, as usual. He's supposed to be watching the front desk, of course he never does. The man is useless, totally useless. Right, so who's the girl? Her? Miss Tolkien over there? That's Milla. Why? Why are you asking? There's something you need from her? Well, not specifically, I guess. That's to talk to Milla again. Yeah, but that's not gonna accomplish anything. It's Rosa you need to speak to. Who are you anyway? I haven't seen you around before. That doesn't surprise me. I'm a guest. Probably don't see too many in this place. Well, don't I feel silly? I didn't realize. I assumed you were one of those traveling salesmen. Wait a second. A salesman, huh? I look like a salesman? Do I look like a salesman to you? Ha! Like a salesman who doesn't sell too much. Ouch. That hurts. Oh, right on the money, aren't I? Yes, I knew it. So tell me, what's your name? Wait, let me guess. No, I have no idea. Can't hide. Oh. So you're the man staying in room 215. I should have known. Look at that, you do know me. I got the wrong package, yep. Your bellhop delivered a package a few minutes ago. But it wasn't mine. Huh? What? He brought you the wrong package? What a dolt. Yeah, looks like he got his wires crossed somewhere. Sorry about that. I'll make him look into it. Don't worry about a thing. So the girl's name is Milla. Oh yeah, sure. Well, that would be my guess. I mean, that's what the bracelet on her left arm says. Bracelet? Wait, that looks like... That's impossible. The bracelet Bradley was wearing. It couldn't be. What is it? Something wrong? What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Oh, okay. Fine by me. So, the girl, is she staying here tonight? Yeah, I think so. I'll probably drop her in my room. Well, if she's not going to speak up and maybe she doesn't have any money or something, how would she, like, book a room in the hotel? What do you mean? It means I'll let her stay in my room as a favor. You have a room? Yeah, that's right, a room. I work here and live here too. Lousy deal, I know. But that poor young girl's obviously lost, so what can I do? Nothing, that's what. I thought only little kids got lost. Well, she might be a smidge old to be called lost, but she sure looks out of place. I heard she was just standing on the side of the road, poor thing. She doesn't have any luggage or anything. Did she make it here all on her own? No, she got a ride. Hitchhiked. That young man who checked in earlier brought her. That Angel guy, Jeff Angel. I guess he saw her on his way here and picked her up. But then he found out she doesn't talk, so he left her here. You believe it? Pretty cold if you ask me, leaving her here all alone like that. Just ain't right. Or maybe it was someone else? Who brought her in? Fellow's name is Jeff Angel. Oh yeah, no, okay. He's in 213. Why? Why'd you ask? Do you know him? Nope, don't know him. Well, I don't know him personally, but I met him. Yeah, you should have probably picked the other choice down there. That's so. No sense in talking about him to you then. I'm sure he just picked her up because she's cute. Then he abandons her. What a creep. The front desk phone is ringing. Phone again. Guess I gotta do everything around here. Sheesh. Rosa runs to the front desk and answers the phone. Hotel desk, front desk. Uh-huh. How's that again? Got the wrong package? Bellhop brought it up? No, doesn't surprise me one bit. Huh? Who is it for again? Kyle Hyde? Yeah, no, I hear you. Don't yell, don't yell, I'm not deaf. That package should have been delivered to the guest in 215. Oh yeah, you don't have to do that. Well, sure, but okay, I understand. I'll contact the guest in 215, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience. Well, I'm the guy, so... Rosa finishes talking and hangs up the phone. That sounded promising. Seems we found your missing package. Good timing, eh? That was another guest. Sounds like he got it by mistake. He said he'll just take it on over to your room. Pretty nice of him. Works for me. I think that about covers it, right? Now you just go on up and wait in your room. Go on now. Move it. Come on, honey. Let's go. You just stick with Rosa and let her take care of you. Rosa and Mila walk off to the far end of the lobby. Mila, huh? That was the name of Bradley's kid sister. Well, if she's wearing his bracelet, then she has to be the right person too. Okay. Well, let's go to the room then, I guess. Maybe I should have a chat with Jeff Angel about Mila. He was in 213, I think. Now let's move the cursor away. Yes, what is it? I met a girl in the lobby named Mila. Mila? Who is that? You should know, you brought her here. Oh, her. Well, if she wasn't speaking and he didn't pay attention to the bracelet, then he wouldn't know her name. What about her? She never told you her name? Maybe, I don't remember. Why'd you bring her here? She asked me to. Said she had to get to Hotel Dusk. She spoke? Wait. She asked? I know she was holding a brochure maybe or something. She asked you to bring her here? Of course, well, kind of. Actually, she never said a word to me. She didn't talk. So how did you know she wanted to come here? She had a brochure of the hotel, you know? Yeah, I kind of remember those details still. You know, paper, little pictures. Anyway, I figured it was her stop. So she knew about this hotel, did she? Are you practicing to be an echo chamber or something? Yeah, she knew. She was carrying a brochure from this hotel. I don't get why this is so hard for you. I asked her where she was headed. She showed me the brochure. I needed a place to stay too and figured one place was as good as another. So here I am. Well, he said he didn't have any choice. So, it's not exactly like he could have chosen another place, according to what he said earlier. Believe me, I wouldn't have stopped if I knew what a dump it really was. You need anything else? No. Alright. Goodbye then. Jeff finishes talking and shuts the door. Huh? The door opens on the right side of the hallway and a woman steps out. You must be the man from 215. Yeah? Who are you? I'm staying in 216. That's a funny name. I'm Hyris. Or Hiris? Hyris? Well, let's say Hyris. I don't know how to pronounce that. You're not much of a conversationalist, are you? No, but I can carry a tune. I'm sure you can carry all manner of things, Mr. Hyde. Cal Hyde. Mr. Hyde, I'll make a note of it. Make a note of it? What the hell's that supposed to mean? You need something? No, not really. I was just confirming a hunch. What's that? What's that about? What do you want to confirm? I merely wanted to see what manner of men was staying in this room, that's all. Why? Well, it would be awful if some low-life were staying here, I gave specific instructions upon check-in, but it seems that no one listened. I demanded that no one stay in the room next to me or across the hall. And yet the owner gave you 215 and never said a word to me. Appalling, isn't it? What? What's she rambling about? What is your line of work, Mr. Hyde? I see no reason to hide it. If I'm going to have to sell stuff to these people, they're gonna have to know eventually. Traveling salesman, is that so? Well, that's a relief. You feel relieved? Why is that? Because it means you won't try to take my picture, Mr. Hyde. Your picture? You're cute and all, but why would I do that? I got better things to do. Oops. Good day, Mr. Hyde. I'll be. Yo, Hyde. Huh? Making your sales pitch to the ladies, eh? I love it, my man. Oh, please. Don't mind him, he's just a bellhop. I know who he is. He carried my bags when I checked in. I believe his name is Louis the No-No. Do I have that right? Hey, she remembered. Now I can die happy. I couldn't very well forget. You introduced yourself about 1,000 times. You need me for something, Louis? Yeah, actually. I'll take that as a cue to excuse myself. Gentlemen? Iris returns to her room. What are the chances a dame like that would be across the hall? Of all the lousy luck. Why is the princess here? Sorry man, didn't mean to interrupt ya. Don't worry, it was perfect timing. Whatever you say, man. What do you want? Nothing really, man. I just saw you chatting up the fox, you know. Thought maybe I could sneak in a couple of lines myself, steal her heart. You're an idiot. And here's more proof that I'm right. You brought me the wrong package. 2 packages to deliver and you got them both wrong. Nice work, Louis. What? Luckily, when I went down to the front desk, the guy who got my package called. He's going to drop it by my room later. So we're all cool then, right, man? No, we're not cool. You're an idiot and I'm ticked off. Chill, brother. No need to blow a fuse, yeah? Anyway, gotta blow. Louis leaves. Same old Louis. I love Louis. He's a good laugh. I guess that knock knock is about my my own package. Yeah, I gotta click on this. Begging your pardon, but are you Kyle Hyde? That's right. And did you perhaps receive a call from the front desk about the parcels? Yeah? You the guy who called down earlier? The very same. My name is Martin Summer, and I'm currently lodged in room 211. Martin Summer, huh? I've heard his name before. At any rate, about the parcels, yeah, the food boy delivered a parcel to my room some time ago. Unfortunately, it appears he somehow brought me the wrong one. However, yeah, please forgive me, but I failed to notice until after I opened it. The contents were not what I was expecting, you see. At any rate, I saw the name Kyle Hyde on the form, and so here I am. Hey, like my name? Good name, isn't it? I like the kind of face he makes, like right there. Indeed, quite a nice name actually. Skip the explanation. I got a short attention span. Is that so? Our packages got swapped. Mine was delivered to your room, right? And the one I got here is probably yours. That about cover it? Yes, I do believe that summarizes the situation. So where's my package? Oh yes, I brought it with me. It's right here. That's it, huh? Yes. I've heard of you. Martin Summer? I've heard that name before. Yes, that's not surprising. Perhaps you've run across my name in a magazine or a newspaper? Does that strike a familiar tone, Mr. Hyde? Huh? I suppose it's possible that you've actually read one of my books. No? Maybe. You're a writer? Yes, that is correct, although I prefer to think of myself as an author. I pen novels mostly, although I have dabbled in other more obscure mediums. Novels? What kind? Mysteries. They sell? Yes, they do alright. You can find my work in most bookstores of note. I have quite a large female fan base, actually. You don't say. Have you perhaps read any of my novels? Nope. Nope. I see, well, not wholly unexpected, but a shame nonetheless. If you get the chance, I hope you will read one. Sure, why not? Now then, Mr. Hyde, shall we discuss my parcel, which was inadvertently delivered to you? Sure, I'm game. All that was in the package was this notebook. I show Summer the old notebook. Eureka, that's it. This is the notebook. This is what I've been waiting for. Great, then I'll take my package from you and we'll call it a day. Yes, please do. Doesn't look like he can take his eyes off that notebook. Guess he was really looking forward to getting it. Must be a writer thing. I pick up the box that Summer brought with him. I toss it on the bed. Hey. Oh, yes, my apologies. Let me just... Hey. Oh, yes, I suppose I should depart. It's fortunate for both of us that we discovered this mistake when we did. Now, if you'll excuse me. Summer finishes talking and leaves the room. Stupid writers. I had got nothing against writers. Okay, well, now. About my package. The package Summer brought is on the bed. There's an order sheet, new products, and a client list inside a box. That's a client list, I suppose. And there's the client list. Just like Rachel promised. I got the client list. Better remember to put this in my suitcase. Don't want Rachel to bite my head off. What else is in there? It's the order sheet. I got the order sheet that was inside the box. The items I'm supposed to find are listed on here. 1. A small red box. 2. The December issue of a magazine with Cicely Lee on the cover. Guess it's time to call Rachel. Adhesive remover? No one's going to buy this crap. What the? A portable mini sewing machine? Great. Nothing else, I guess. Okay. Wasn't there something in the other cardboard box? Box is empty. No? Weird. I seem to remember that there was something stuck under one of the some of the folds at the bottom of the box of one of those two. Weird. Oh yeah, I should call Rachel then. Guess I'll give Rachel a call. Red Crown, this is Rachel. Wait, what? It's Hyde. I got the package. I knew you would, sweetie. A red box and a girly mag? I'm thrilled. Who's the client on this one? Somebody new. He seems to be in a hurry, too. You figure it's some sort of business deal gone wrong? That's what it sounds like. But who knows what's in the box? Could be trouble. My old friend. Any idea where to start? Yeah, I'll head down to the front desk and poke around the lost and found. If that doesn't work, guess I just gotta canvass the hotel. Nice plan, handsome. Let us know if you come up with anything. Ed around? He just stepped out. Some old client called and asked to see him. Said he'd be right back though. Why, you need something? No rush. I'll call back. I've got a weird feeling about this one, Kyle. Be careful. Only 'cause you asked. Ed Vincent's the president of Red Crown. He's an ex-LA cop who worked like a dog until they forced him to retire. My old man died when I was 10, but he and Ed were good friends. And as for me, well, Ed's the only one who knows I'm still searching for Bradley. The only one who knows I won't let it go. But now I run into Louis, another voice from the past. What are the chances of him being here? Slim to none, and Slim left town. Slim left town. Throw this girl Mila into the mix and things get 9 kinds of odd. I'd better think all this through and make sure it's straight in my head. That's the end of the first chapter, I imagine. The guy who pays the bills at Red Crown has spoken, and when Ed speaks, I go. That's why I'm this side of nowhere and some hole called Hotel Dusk. The reason I'm here is to find certain items. That's right, I sell household goods for Red Crown, which is run by my old man's pal, Ed. I also lend a hand with a hobby of his. Ed's got a side business finding things that get themselves lost. Had an interesting chat with Dunning, the hotel owner, when I checked in. He mentioned a couple of things that I can't quite get out of my head. First, 6 months ago, some guy with my name stayed here. Second, the room I'm in, room 215, has a history. The story he told me about the room was that it grants wishes. That's right, he said the room grants wishes. Said if I stayed there, my wish would come true. Kept a straight face too. If I met him in New York, I bet he tried to sell me the Brooklyn Bridge. Here's what gets me. Why did he tell me such a crazy fairy tale in the first place? I checked into Hotel Dusk and got room 215. Then I waited in my room for the package Ed sent. Imagine my surprise when the bellhop turned out to be Louis the No-No. I knew Louis from my days back east. He knows I used to be a New York cop, but he didn't know my partner, whose name was Bradley. That's right. My partner on the force 3 years ago was Brian Bradley. We were investigating that crime ring responsible for all those art thefts. That idiot Louis brought me somebody else's package. I went to the lobby to straighten things out. That's where I met the young girl named Mila. Mila hitched a ride to the hotel with a kid named Jeff. She didn't have any luggage or money, so Rosa took her under her wing. But the weird thing when I talked to Mila was her bracelet. That's right, it was the silver bracelet she had on her left wrist. Looked like the one Bradley was wearing the last time I saw him, when you shot him down. That idiot Louis brought me the wrong package. My stuff got sent to a guy named Summer, who is in room 211. After a bit of jawing and other nonsense, I finally got the damn thing. Inside the box was an order sheet, some new products, and my client list. The order sheet listed the things Ed wants me to find. It's a short list, only 2 things on it. One's a pin-up mag with a dame named Cicely Lee on the cover, and the other's a small red box. Would be a shame if I didn't remember, considering it was just a few minutes ago. That's right, the other thing I'm supposed to find is a small red box. I gave Ed's secretary Rachel a call as soon as I got the order sheet. Now that I know what I'm looking for, it's time to start searching the hotel. But this job feels different somehow. Off. Maybe it's because I ran into Louis, haven't seen him for 3 years. Or maybe it's because there was another guest named Kyle Hyde. Guess that girl I met by the front desk could be behind it too. Whatever it is, Bradley, I can't get you out of my head. I feel like I'm gonna find something big here. Something that's gonna lead me to wherever it is you disappeared to. Tell you what, Bradley, I think it's gonna be a long night. And that's the end of the first chapter of Hotel Dusk. Chapter 2, December 28th, 1979, 5:30 to 6 p.m. Well, what now? Guess I have to start searching this dump. Yeah, and to try to open your suitcase as well. But I need tools for that. And I don't have the tools for the job. I need some pliers or something. Huh? Someone's in the hall. It's the maid. And she's dusting the wall. Oh, you. What are you doing? What? Me? What am I doing? What's it look like I'm doing? I'm cleaning. Work my fingers to the bone, but you think this place stays clean? Of course not. Know why? One of our guests is a slob. That's why. Don't look at me. Oh, if I thought it was you, you'd know. Cleaning isn't easy, you know. It's a back-breaking, thankless task. And the Donono boy, it's his job to clean the floor, but he's so lazy. Boy up and vanishes whenever there's work to be done. I bet he's goofing around somewhere, eating chips and watching TV and so forth. Oh, and speaking of Louis, I've got another thing to tell you. Remember that girl you met earlier, Mila? Remember her? That two-bit Casanova says he's fallen in love with her. I know, poppycock, right? Yes, I swear, mooning over girls is the only thing he puts an effort to. Tell me about Louis. Tell me about the Donono kid. He's a useless bum. Useless, huh? Yes, useless, that's what I said. But smooth as butter, that one. Knows enough to tell folks what they like to hear. But when you really need him, he's nowhere to be found. What a snake. Anyway, that's why I'm the one that does all the work around this place. Want my opinion? We should let him go. He's more trouble than he's worth. Oh, I asked Dunning about a replacement, someone who might actually try, but who would work in a hotel like this? The stories alone keep folks away. What stories? What stories? What? You're the one who brought up stories. Spill it. You talking about the whole wish granting thing? Wishes? Pa. Don't be dense. It isn't anything as silly as that. Truth be told, the whole thing goes back to the hotel's previous owner. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. And? Oh, look at what I've done, running my mouth about things I shouldn't. Got a sec? You can't talk? So what's this thing you shouldn't be talking about? Look, it doesn't really matter. Why don't you just forget about it? That wasn't the right dialogue option. What do I do? Because I don't want to brush her the wrong way. So maybe I should reset and ask her again. Yeah, because yeah, I saved not too long ago. So yeah, let's reset. It's probably better that way. I just skipped through all the text. I don't need to read through it the second time when I just did. Yeah, like 4 minutes ago. That's I didn't like lose a lot of playtime. Okay. Step out. Huh? Someone's in the hall. Yeah, I don't need to read all of this. I'm just going to skip through this as fast as I can. As fast as the game is going to let me. I so like these card portraits. They look really good. Okay. It was in there. think. Alright, go. You have to show interest for the stories. Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, we're almost there. Well, sometimes not pressing them might be the good option. Yeah, let's pick the other one, since the other one didn't seem to... you're the chatty type, huh? I am. Talk, 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 and believe me, it lands me in trouble from time to time. Yeah, okay, so I can't really press the matter if I pick that thing. I'm not restarting again, okay, I'll just go with it. I don't think I'm going to get into trouble for that reason, but you just missed some additional detail on the backstory, I guess. She's in my room catching up on her sleep. Poor thing, she must have been exhausted. I laid her down on the sofa and gave her some tea and she fell right asleep. She say anything? Not a word. Maybe she's mute, pretty odd that, don't you think? I'm not sure what I'll do if she keeps this up. I guess I'll watch over her tonight and then give the police a call tomorrow. I see. Hold on just a darn minute. Don't tell me you've fallen for the girl too. No, it's not that, it's that bracelet Mila was wearing. If it's really the same one Bradley had. You just what? I just need to ask her something. Ha, I bet. I can just bet what you'll ask her. Well, what's it about? A bracelet? Or a missing man? Or a... Should I be open about this? Yeah, why not? It's about a man I'm looking for. I think Mila may know something about him. Looking for someone, are you? And who might that be? Just a guy I used to work with. An old co-worker. Sounds like there's a story there somewhere. Look, it'll just take a second. Let me swing by your room and see her. Not right now. No, I don't think so. Nope. Then when? Let her sleep a bit longer. Anytime after 8 will be fine. You can get to my room from the lobby. I think the game reminds you of doing that anyway. Go through the door that says staff only and walk down the hall. My room's the first one after the hall bends to the left. And I think the map may say so anyway, so I don't have to write it down. I don't think so. Or maybe I have to then. But I won't use the in-game notebook because writing in the notebook using a computer mouse, that's not my forte, like I said earlier. Rosa's room. 8 p.m. Okay. Oh no. What? I have to go and prep the restaurant. I'm late. I shouldn't have stood here chatting with you. I have to go. Busy. You work in the restaurant? You got it. I also do all the cooking for this hotel. I've got more things to do than 10 men. It's a wonder I managed to keep up. Sorry to cut you off, but I've got to go. Gotta run. Oh, I'm so late. Sure. Oh, if you run across that deadbeat Louis, tell him Rosa wants to see him. Got it? Good. Rosa finishes talking, turns and scuttles away. Okay, well, let's go down the stairs then. Huh? Somebody's whistling. That door at the end, right? Or is it one of these white doors? Utility closet or linens? Yeah, it's here. I can hear whistling coming from this room. Huh? The door's open. Somebody in here? Linens. Oh man, what a looker. These Hollywood foxes got it going on. Woo! Hey, what? Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up on me like that, you dig? This is where you keep the sheets and pillowcases and all that girly stuff. Not a place where folks like you can just hang out. I heard someone whistling. Door was open, so I looked. Yeah, sure, man. Bet that's just how it went down. Uh-huh. What are you reading? Oh, some skin mag one of the guests left behind. I don't know if they forgot it or tossed it or what, but who cares, right? Free is free. So what do you want anyway? This your hiding spot? Wrong package, Boron. Yeah, but he already knows it. I don't need to rub it in. So this is where you've been hiding, eh? Hiding? How's the cleaning coming? You know Rosa's looking for you, right? What? Cleaning? Is that all? Man, I was all tripped out for nothing. Here I thought Officer Hyde was gonna bust my ass and you ask about cleaning? Man, I finished all that. Cleaning's done. Wait a second. What did you clean? Huh? What did I clean? Oh, what did I clean? What, you a parrot now? What did you clean? Same old, same old? Yeah, well, I mopped and then dusted stuff. Like I said, man, just a normal routine, same old, same old. Why are you hassling me? You're starting to sound like my old lady. Look, officer, Hyde, listen to me for a sec. I'm clean and I'm working hard. I'm like 3 times more serious than I was in the city, God's honest. 3 times? You call this? Come on, man, stop preaching. This is it for me, you know. I ain't smart or talented. This is the best I can do. Not being a cop animore's gotta be rough, yeah? We're the same, man. It's like you just gotta take a break and catch your breath before you snap. That mate Rosa's a loudmouth holdback, and Dunning's a penny pinching slave driver. I'm the only bellhop in this whole stinking place. No matter how hard I work, stuff just keeps piling up. Like a total energy vampire, man. What if you get fired? Huh, yeah right, fire me? That's rich. Like I'm gonna get fired from this gig. Ain't nobody want to work and live here, man. Nobody except me, I guess. Not so long as those stories are out there. He's gonna speak up. Where Rosa didn't want to. Lots of things get left behind. Yeah, tons. Some of it's worth pretty good though. Don't worry, man. And don't touch any of it. It all gets kicked up to old man Dunning. Well, it's his joint. Yeah, he keeps all the lost and found stuff in his office. Doesn't trust anyone else, I guess. Lost and found items are kept in the office, huh? Good to know. Considering it's one of my objectives. Stories. What are you talking about? This place is lousy with them, man. Lousy with what? Ghosts. Ghosts? Yeah. A long time ago there was an incident, you know? Soon as it happened, people were talking about ghosts and hauntings and stuff. Folks have said that they heard some young kids sobbing during the night. Then when they followed the voice, they found a little girl in a white dress. And if they tried to talk to her, she'd vanish. Poof! Total trip, man. Anyway, that's the story. It's enough to keep people from wanting to work here. You seen this ghost? Of course not, brother. It's just some crazy story. But I'll tell you something. When I saw that young chick today, she was facing the other way and it kinda tripped me out for a sec. It's cool though. No way that girl's a ghost. She's like an angel that got lost or something. The hell you mumbling about, Louis? What girl? The one right here, man. The mystery girl. Her name's Mila. When was this incident? When? I heard it was 10 years ago. What kind of girl is Mila? Huh? Oh man, she's... Is Louis blushing? You really think he's in love with this girl? She was in the lobby earlier, right? Girl with the long hair. Met her already, eh? She's a looker, right? I guess. Nothing changes. You never had much of an eye for the ladies, Hyde. What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean I never had an eye for the ladies? Come on, Hyde. Girls are total fucks. What, you blind? You can't see that? Little girls don't interest me, Louis. See? That's what I'm saying, man. You don't know squat. What you babbling about? Girl's a butterfly, man. She's like on the verge of transformation, you know? She's gonna climb out of her cocoon and shine, brother. Just you wait, you pedophile. You pedo. Tell me about the incident. This stuff still interests you? Even though you ain't a cop anymore? Guess so. Crimes and criminals still get my blood going. You don't just walk away, no one does. Ha, still the same old Officer Hyde. You know, you look real weird without a badge and a gun, man. You always seemed like a cop for life kind of cat, you dig? Yeah. So how about this incident? What happened? I heard about it from this gabby guy over at the newspaper stand. Seems a man and his daughter stopped here for a night, yeah? Then, in the middle of the night, the girl disappeared. A girl disappeared? Yeah, kid was only 10 years old too. Father looked all over for her, but the sun came up and she was still gone. Later on, the cops got a mysterious letter. It told them where they could find the girl's body. Did they find the girl's body? Nope, that's the crazy part. Guy told me they didn't find squat. No kid, no crook, no nothing. Things still unsolved. That's so. Yep, and after that the story started. The murdered chick ghost appears at night and acts scary or whatever. Might have been a crock, but it kept folks away and bankrupted the place. Now we're getting somewhere. Dusk went bankrupt. Place went under, huh? Yeah, bottoms up. Place was deserted till Dunning rolled in about 5 years ago. He picked the place up for nothing and bam, Hotel Dusk is open for business. Anyways, that's all I know. Dunning and Rosa don't like to talk about it. Yo, Officer Hyde, let me ask you something. What? So you quit the beat and left the city, yeah? You come all the way out here to avoid cats from your past? That's part of it. But I was born out here too. My mom and I only moved to New York after my old man passed. Figured I could use my old contacts to get back on my feet. Yeah, I dig. And well what? Don't leave me hanging, man. I'm looking for someone. Looking for someone? Get out of here. You ain't a cop no more. Not like that. It's just a guy I used to work with who went missing. A guy you worked with? What, like a cop? Yeah, my ex-partner Bradley. Don't think you ever had the pleasure. Bradley, huh? Yeah. Why is he missing? He got shot at the docks 3 years ago and took a dive in the Hudson. 3 years ago? Something wrong? No, not really. No, it's nothing. But you know, if the cat's been out of sight for 3 years, well, kinda safe to assume he's dead, ain't it? No, he's alive. Hey, I know you guys were tight and all, so you want him to be alive, but you gotta let go. Dead is dead, right? One's got nothing to do with it. He's alive, I know it. But let me tell ya, having a compadre with wink out or skip town's a total drag, ain't it? I understand. You and me, we're the same. Wait, Louis. We're the same? What are you talking about? Spill it. Now. We're the same, man. I had me a buddy died 3 years back. That's all. Hey, I gotta split. You'd better get out of here, too. I told you, man, this place ain't for guests, you dig? I dig. Louis finishes talking and hurries out the door. Guess I should check out the linen room some more. Ah, yeah, for the magazine, because it might be the magazine I'm looking for. Wow, that's not a sheet, it's a nudie mag. I've seen that dame on the cover before. Says her name's Cecily Lee. Well, it's hard to tell because there is no hair color on the character portraits, but she kind of looks like the lady across the corridor. I mean, next to my room. I found a men's magazine on a shelf in the linens closet. The actress Cecily Lee is the cover girl for this issue. December issue of a mag with Cecily Lee on the cover. This must be the magazine on Ed's list. Well, that's one thing down. Guess I'll go check out the office. Time's ticking. A door near the stairs opens and someone peeks out. Ah, the old lady from the front desk. Yo-ho, pardon me, young man. What, me? Yes, that's right. I was wondering if you could be a dear and help me. Do you know what time the restaurant opens? I think at 8. Is that old lady from downstairs? Yeah, 6 o'clock, so it's still closed. Oh no, it's the bar that opens at 8, I think. You might want to stay in your room. Don't want you to climb stairs if you don't have to. Is that so? Oh, thank you so much for your kindness, young man. My name is Helen Parker. Helen Parker. Forgive me for asking, but what is your name? Kyle Hyde. And what room are you staying in, Mr. Hyde? 215. Ah, so you're the rascal who's staying in Wish. Wish? That's right, it's such a nice name for a room, don't you think? I'm in room 212, it's called Angel. I guess old ladies like the names. At least that's something. Sure, it's a good name, I guess. It is at that, isn't it? Well, Kyle Hyde, thank you for taking the time to speak with this old woman. Please excuse me, dear. What next? Yeah, I have to check out the office then. Yeah, so it's not 6 yet. The office. That you, Hyde? Yep. You come to pay your bill? Damn, my money is still in my suitcase. Oh yeah, cash in advance. Can't be too careful and all that, right? I'd appreciate it if you settle up as soon as you can. But I don't have the tools to do that yet. Unless in the linens room, maybe. Because where else am I going to find the tools for the job? Or maybe in there? Well, if it's closed, then there's nothing I can do about it. Up the stairs, back in the linens, I guess. 'Cause there might be the tools in there, the tools that I need. Utility closet, maybe in there. It opens. Now, let's look for a toolbox. Inside one of the lockers, maybe. Well, there is one. There's a steel locker next to the door. Well, can I open it? Apparently not. It's a steel locker. It's a steel locker. It's a steel locker. Wonder if I could cram Louis into this thing. It's a bottle of cleanser, generic brand, I think. Okay, some cardboard boxes must be full of cleaning supplies. There are some cardboard boxes stacked up in the corner of the room. Tools. I can't check inside that locker, so yeah, let's go back across. It must still be open, yeah, right, okay. That locker maybe. There's a locker on the wall, it's unlocked. Ah, okay. Ah, that looks like a toolbox, okay. There's a pair of pliers in there. That's what I need. These should come in handy somewhere. Okay. Can I pick everything? Never know when you might need one of these. Lucky me, it's a screwdriver. Never pass up the chance to get a screwdriver. I bet I'll be happy I found this before all's said and done. Yeah, if you're caught carrying these around when they belong to the hotel, Dunning is not going to be very happy, and you could get thrown out and get a game over, I think. Bottles of floor cleaner are next to the toolbox. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's the extent of what there was to pick up in here, I guess. Let's get to my own room. Here. Pliers. Okay, now I have a bit of wire. I cut it to the right length. Now I've got a thick piece of wire. Let's see if I can get the suitcase unlocked with this. It each cops how to pick locks. Is that part of the training? Hold on a minute. Do I have to use it on it like so? Yeah, it's not that hard. Here we go. That got the lock open. It's a bottle of whiskey, the good stuff too. I don't need it right now. Ah, yeah, the money. I need the money. I take my cash out of my suitcase. This is a necktie. Got it on sale. Like everything he owns. It's a clean shirt, my only one actually. That's electric razor, yeah. I hair up fast, so this is nice. That's a pencil, I don't need this right now. Yeah, but I need to put inside the suitcase the client list or something. Something along those lines. It's one of Red Crown's brochures. That's yesterday's paper. It's a map of LA. This is a stack of receipts. Gotta turn these into Ed and get paid. Okay, as for putting what I need inside, I think I need to put in there the client list and the order sheet. I hid the client list in my suitcase. Nope. Hold on. Not going to get anywhere using this right now. Oh, okay, so I didn't need to. Okay. It was only the other thing that I needed to put in there. Okay, then. Now, well, I have my cash now, so at least I can pay my hotel room. Yeah, the office door over there. The sign on the door says office. I can see that. That you hide. Yeah. I come to pay your bill. Yeah. How much? 40 clams. Here. 40 on the nose. Oh, and I heard all about your asshole. Sorry about that. Yeah, about the parcels. What are you talking about? The mix-up with your package. Rosa told me that Lewis brought you the wrong one. Oh, that. Yeah, he screwed that up. If it weren't for that guy Summer, who knows what would have happened. But your package got to you in the end, right? I guess. Good, good. Just glad to hear that you finally got it. That damn Lewis is just one screw up after another. Next time he does something like that, he's gone. But right now I'm busier than a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest. So firing him will have to wait for a bit. Too bad. Let me make it up to ya. Dinner's on the house tonight. And just listen to what the Moonlight Grill's got on the menu. Rib-eye steak with fresh garlic butter, and that's a class steak too. Rosa may run her mouth, but she's a hell of a cook. I'll even have her throw in a dessert for ya. Oh, and by the way, I'm gonna close up the office and head back to my own room for a spell. You need anything? It'll have to wait till later. Dunning finishes, then turns and walks down the hall. So, well, I'll save first before I try to, sneak into the office, because if I get caught doing so, I'm out the door. Guess I should nose around the office while Dunning's out. Yeah, I think you can screw up here as well and get thrown out of the hotel, but I can't quite remember that now off the top of my head. Where does he keep the lost and found stuff? Might as well check the guest register too. See if I can find any info on the other me who stayed here. It's a couch. Don't turn on the TV, because otherwise Dunning's gonna get attracted by the noise. Nothing unusual here, just some files and books. The drawer is unlocked. File case in the drawer is full of registration cards. Might not be a bad idea to take a peek at these cards. Yeah, here it is. The name Kyle Hyde is written on one of the registration cards. Stayed in room 217 on June 30th, 1979. Dunning wasn't screwing with me after all. There really was a guest with my name. Looks like a tourist brochure and a map. I guess that's all for that drawer. Yeah, I guess it's the same for all of them except for that one. Okay, don't touch the TV. Don't want to accidentally turn it on. Let's see. There's a calendar on the left side of the desk. December 5th is circled on the calendar. It's circled. There's a phone on the desk. I should make some free long distance calls. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Dunning's desk is against the wall. Yeah, the emulator, it seems, has some trouble, like, highlighting in orange the items that you click. It doesn't do so properly, anyway. There's a notebook and a card on the desk. There's a card on the desk. It's a birthday card. There's a message written on the card. Happy birthday to my dearest Jenny. Isn't that Dunning's daughter or something? The cover of the notebook says supervisory log. Got some stuff written in the notebook. December 26th, tidied up the cabinets. Put things left by guests into drawer 3. Put guest registration cards into drawer A. There's some sort of certificate in the frame. There are a bunch of receipts and memos on the core board. I have to say, with the textures being filtered like this, it doesn't look half bad for a DS game. And contrary to, say, PlayStation 1 games being emulated, they don't like warp around like it happens in PlayStation 1 emulation, because even if they were not filtered, they were perspective correct on the DS at the very least. So it was just a tad above the PS1 in terms of performance, but well, that's not saying much. That was still not a very powerful system. There's some kind of memo stuck under the cabinet. What's this? I have a crowbar, so but that might make a lot of noise. Oops. Crap, the thing ripped. I got the memo. There's a bunch of dots and numbers on the memo. What in the... What's this supposed to mean? Yeah, but if the thing is incomplete, that's not gonna help, is it? Yeah, it's incomplete, so but if I use the crowbar, well, it's a good thing I saved before, because I think if you like drop the file cabinet back down like in one go, it makes noise and then Dunning arrives or something. Not going to get anywhere. Oh yeah, it's on the cabinet that I have to use it. Don't drop it back down. Right? No. This is... Yeah, you got the memo. There's a bunch of dots and numbers on the memo. Well, this is useless. What's this supposed to mean? wait, what am I doing? Yeah, if you like turn it around, that's a 1. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 7. Yeah, that's a combination, I think, for something, isn't it? Yeah, that's the combination for this thing. Yeah, because otherwise you could keep trying every single combination for a while. That's it. Cabinet's open. The red box. There's a small red box in one of the cabinet drawers. I got the small red box. This must be the box that was on the order sheet. Nice, that's everything I was supposed to find. But now I have to actually manage to sell stuff. And I'm no salesman. Yeah, I guess that's all you could do in here. So let's head back out. Hey, Officer Hyde, what's shaking? Oh, look, it's Louis. Man, I didn't even see you. Where were you hiding? You better not tell Dunning that I was in his office, otherwise I'm going to smooch on you as well. I mean, tell off on you. What do you want? Did you just pop out of the office, man? What were you doing in there? You know, work. Business. Business? What are you talking about? What are you worried about? No, seriously, man, what were you doing in the office? You and Old Man Dunning, you weren't, you know, you weren't talking about me, were you? About you? Yeah, man. You know, chatting about my history in the city. You weren't filling Dunning's head with a bunch of garbage about old Louis, were ya? Nah, it wasn't about you. Relax, Louis, we weren't talking about you. Ooh, thank goodness for that, man. I was gonna have a total freak out. Officer Hyde, yeah? You told me you quit the force and started selling junk, right? Were you serious? Let's trust him, I guess. Yeah, I'm serious. Really? Officer Hyde, gotta tell you, my man, you don't act like any salesman I ever seen. So why'd you quit being the man in the first place? I know you said you were canned, but what'd you do to lose your badge? Well... that scene again. This is Hyde. Bad news, Hyde. It's Bradley. What the hell? Hey, what gives? I screwed up a case. Oh, trip, man. It was 3 years back. My partner and I were working a case. We were investigating a series of art thefts. Art thefts? You talking about that crime ring? Ever hear of Nile? Did you say Nile? Hold it. Knew about that, huh? That's something you knew about? Is the Pope Catholic? Yeah, I knew. So you were on the cover? No, I was in the office pushing paper and drinking bad coffee. Wait, so it was that other detective what was running with Nile? Yeah. Oh wow, man. Trip. What are you mumbling about now, Louis? I never thought meeting up with you again would clear up that. It all makes sense now, yeah, so that's how it was. Wait a second. That's how what was? What do you mean that's how it was? Oh no, I ain't telling you squat about that one. Luis the no-no! Oh crap. So this is where you've been wasting your time, and you it lazy bum. Oh man, she found me. Found you? How about I'm sorry Rosa, or please don't kill me Rosa. You haven't finished setting the tables, you lazy bum. It's almost time to open. I was just on my way. Don't trip out, you're gonna pull something. You're so worried about me? Get your behind in gear and finish the job. Yeah, alright, just shut up already. Move it and don't you tell me to shut up. Okay, I'm going, man. Louis leaves. Hasn't changed a bit. Hasn't changed? Yeah. Hey. Thinking deep? What are you thinking about? About you and Louis. Come on, what are you thinking about? Say, you wouldn't happen to... Happen to what? Happen to know Louis from somewhere else? You do, don't you? Yeah, I know him. But I'm not about to tell her what it's about. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good, I think. It's nothing really, I just thought if you and Louis knew each other, I thought I could ask you something. Go ahead. Well, see, oh, this is so awkward. Well, I really want to ask about Louis's past. His past? That's right, his past. You know, what he was like before. You knew him, right? So you could tell me what he did before he started working here? Come on, talk to me. I don't want to tell her anything. His past? Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? He's hiding something, I just know it. Hiding something? What do you mean? It's been almost 3 years since Louis started working here, and I didn't save before, so if I made a mistake there, I might have to restart a larger chunk of the game than I'd like. He's hiding something, I can smell it, always can. Oh yeah, so what's he hiding? Something terrible, I'd stake my mop on it. Define terrible. You know, a criminal record or an ex-wife or running from the law or something. I mean, he's just so shifty. Got a second? You're crazy, Rosa. What? What are you laughing at? This is serious. Sorry, it's just, I can't believe you just said that. And why not? You're wrong. In fact, you're so wrong it's funny. Oh, I'm wrong, am I? Yeah, I know. First time for everything, right? Listen, you're right about one thing. I did know Louis. But let me tell you about our pal Louis. Guy worked in a back alley jewelry shop in the East Village. Tiny store, sold nothing but crap. Nobody ever shopped there. He worked in a jewelry shop? Yeah, look, there's no way Louis was ever a criminal. He's a professional slacker. He doesn't have the stones to be a crook. Truly, that's his story? Well, yeah, I prefer that outcome, actually. Because otherwise, Louis might rat me out if I rat him out first. I'm sorry for wasting your time. I think that's the best outcome possible. Who's Jenny? Jenny? I don't know anyone named Jenny. Oh, okay. Well, I should probably not have asked about that. I don't know. The date December 5th mean anything to you? December 5th? Let me think on that for a sec. December 5th. Well, my birthday is June 30th, and I'm pretty sure Dunning's is October 8th. Sorry, doesn't ring a bell. That's so. Well, I've got to get a move on. Dinner won't wait, you know. Busy. Rosa finishes talking and scurries away. My pager. I gotta give Rachel a call. Nope, not that way. Need to go back up to my room. Guess I should give Rachel a call. Hello, Red Crown? It's me. You paged me. Sure did, sweetie. What is it? Let me put Ed on. Hyde. Tell me something, will you? There's a kid named Louis the No-No working there at the Hotel Dusk. The No-No? Yeah, he's the bellhop. I knew him from back in the day. Said he left the city and drifted out here about 3 years ago. You know the kid, huh? What's the story? Just a punk who used to ride the subways picking pockets. Can't tell you how many times I busted his ass. Why? What's going on? I just got back from meeting a buddy of mine. He's LAPD. Guy heads up their Nile task force. Wait, hold it. You've got friends on the Nile case? Yeah, I know some guys working on it. Don't get your panties in a bunch. Anyway, we're having a drink, shooting the breeze, and he mentions Hotel Dusk. Then he tells me about some scuzz named Louis the No-No who's working there. Seems Nile's been looking for this mope. That doesn't make sense. Louis small time. Nile wouldn't care if he lives or dies. Well, 3 years ago, a stiff turned up near a warehouse in Manhattan. Some kid named Danny was up to his eyeballs with Nile, and he got himself offed. NYPD wrote it off as gangs or mafia or the like. Hell, you know the drill. No witnesses, no leads, nobody ever brought in. What's this got to do with Louis? I'm getting there, Hyde. Relax, will ya? You sound like my ex sometimes. Anyway, seems your boy the No-No's right in the middle of all this. The night Danny got hired out, he was the bagman for a bunch of payoff scratch. Of course, when Danny boy buys it, the bright money vanishes. Word on the street is Danny was buddy-buddy with your pal Louis. And here's where it gets good. After Danny cashes out, Louis vanishes. Poof. So now Niles wants their money back and this kid's the only lead. They've been looking all over hell and breakfast and now we think they found him. They must really be on the hunt if they tracked him into this dive. So if they know where Louis is, why is he still breathing? They think he's a patsy. Think there's somebody else calling the shots, pulling the strings, you know? Nile. Never thought I'd hear that name in this place. Total coincidence. I don't know. You think so? Don't think so. No so. Oh, and I got another tidbit for you. The Nile money that Danny was carrying when he got smoked, they got the cash by fencing stolen art. Hang on. The cash was from that mess Bradley was involved in? Could be. That would mean Louis. Yeah, he may have some dirt on Bradley we never heard. Huh. Tell me something, Hyde. You'll find the stuff on the order sheet? Taken care of. Don't worry about it. Good. Business before vengeance, you know? Ha ha ha. Anyway, I'll be in touch. Louis' friend was involved with Nile? I think Louis and I need to have a little chat. He'd be in his room, I guess. Yeah, but I'm going to stop it here, I guess. So I made it from 5 to 5:50 p.m. That seems like a good place as any to stop today's stream. Especially since my connection seems to have been acting up for the last 20 minutes or so. Why is that thing with the sort of scanline effect turn up alpha off or something? Okay, well, whatever. Okay, thank you for watching, lurking, or whatever it was you were doing, but for being there, and I'll see you all again next time, well, pretty soon for the second part of Hotel Dusk. Bye-bye.